Hi, today we will fly from John Wayne Airport to Middlefield. This is a 40 minutes flight. We will use the Pilotedge ATC services and we'll do this flight with this beautiful Mitsubishi MU-2 of Tom Kyler. We'll try to follow the official checklist and procedures, and to do that we will use, as usual, the real ATC of Pilotedge. It's a really beautiful services of professional ATC. That's great. So we will start from before engine start, and the first item on checklist is the battery key switch, which is in this plane is located right here. This is the battery key switch. We have to check the voltmeter. We have more than 22 volts, so it's okay. And then we have to turn on the inverter switch and kill the caution annunciator. Now we have to check that the radio switch are off. This yellow switches off. They are both off. Then we have to test the fuel panel. We start from the fuel quantity test. This is test. We can see that everything is working. Fuel oil annunciator, we have to kill it, and then outer pumps. The outer pump test is right here. We can see that both is illuminating, so the test is okay. Now we have to check that the condition lever are set to taxi, and then the power levers on flight idle. That's correct. We can trim the airplane. Trimming this airplane is really complicated, but it's beautiful when you got that. And then we have to set our pitch trim as required. The beacon has to turn on. We can turn on the seat belts, and there's no smoking. Now we are definitely ready. For the engine, we have to open the main valve, these two buttons, the left and the right valve, and then the SRL switches has to put on. They are already both on. So we select, we start from the right engine, and then we have to push, and we have to turn on run, the run crank switch. We have to push till 14% on this indicator, and then we have to wait, because in a while this light will turn off, and the percent will stop about 70%. And we have especially to take a look on the EGT, this temperature. Never we have to go up 650 degrees. That was a good start from the right engine. Now we have to turn on the right generator, and we can do the same for the left engine. So the same procedure, we have to push till 14%, then we have to check that the RPM are growing, the temperature now will stop around 200 degrees, and RPM will stop around 70%. It's time to turn on the left generator too. We put bottom crank and this in the middle. Now we have to check the voltmeter indicator are definitely up around 27 volt. This is in the indication. And now it's time to check the pressure, the system pressure of this aircraft. How we plan to fly at 1,000 feet. So the idea is to put the pressurization system on the left side for the moment, and the cabin at around 5,000 feet. We then increase the rate just a little. That will be okay for our trip. Now it's time for a fuel transfer. We have 5 fuel tanks, and basically we will try to use the main one, so we have to transfer the fuel from the other tanks to the main one. As you can see now, the main is increasing and the others are decreasing. We have to check the annunciation panel, but we have no problem here, and the oil temperature, which is in the green zone. That's great. Now it's time for a taxi checklist. We have to turn on the master radio switch, that yellow one, both on, and now flaps. We can put flaps on 20. Here we are. Condition lever, we have to check that are on taxi, the power lever, all on ground idle. To do that, we have to put the engine on reverse. So we put the engine on reverse and now on ground idle.
Boeing 3 Bravo Romeo, heavy contact, north-south departure.
Now we can illuminate just a bit.
Flat AD 231 exit right, when able, taxi to parking via Alpha, monitor ground point 7.
Inside the plane, and now we are ready for our first call.
Boeing 763 Bravo Romeo, heavy north-south departure, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
For our airport, the clearance is on 118.0. Here we are. Runway clearance, good afternoon, Mitsubishi Marquis, November 513 Delta Mike, IFR to Middlefield.
Mitsubishi 513 Delta Mike, John Wynn clearance, good afternoon. Full route clearance available, advise ready to copy.
Is ready to copy, Mitsubishi 3 Delta Mike.
Mitsubishi 3 Delta Mike, clear to Bakersfield Airport, Anaheim 3 departure, Lake Hughes transition, fast to 1 arrival. Maintain 2000, expect 2000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.2, squawk 6603.
Roger that, so we are here to Middlefield, IFR, Anaheim 3 departure, Lake Hughes transition, fast to 1 arrival. Initially 2000, expect 2000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.2, squawk 6603 for Mitsubishi 3 Delta Mike.
Mitsubishi 3 Delta Mike, read that correct.
Roger 3 Delta Mike, thank you. Roger that, so we got Anaheim 3 departure with Lake Hughes transition. Now it's time to set our avionics on this for this departure. So for sure we have to set the first VOR. It will be
Legacy Whiskey Tango Lima, safe parking. Legacy Whiskey Tango Lima, turn left on Whiskey, taxi to signature via Whiskey 3.
So it will be the Seal Beach VOR on 115.7 that we put on 1.
Legacy Whiskey Tango Lima, monitor ground, point 9er, good day.
This is 115.7. And the Anaheim departure for our...
Boeing 3 Bravo Romeo Heavy, climb maintain flight level 230.
For our runway, that will be for sure that 19 runway is... we have to fly the 220 heading on our departure, so we put 220 right here. That's okay, so we will fly initially on 2000. On the altimeter we put 29905, the John altimeter now is on 29905. And now we got 5 knots on 250 degrees, so for sure it will be the 19 right. Now it's time to put the indication on our 6603. And we can turn on, because the procedure on this airport is that we have to turn on the altimeter even on ground, the transponder even on ground. We are definitely ready to call ground 132.25. Joey ground, good afternoon, Marquis 513 Delta Mike on ground at West Ramp with numbers is ready to taxi IFR.
November 513 Delta Mike, John Wayne ground, runway 19er right at Kilo, taxi via Bravo, Kilo.
One 9 right at Kilo, will taxi via Bravo Kilo. Mitsubishi 513 Delta Mike. Now on, taxi on, and we are ready to taxi.
Legacy Whiskey, take a lemon rancher, good day.
Here we are on Bravo Kilo. The tower is on 125.8, so we put 126, sorry, 0.8. Strobe on, taxi off, and landing lights on. The transponder is already on. John Wayne Tower, good afternoon. Mitsubishi 513 Delta Mike holding 19 right at Kilo is ready to go IFR.
Number 513 Delta Mike, John Wayne Tower, runway 19 right at Kilo, cleared for takeoff, wind 210 at 7.
Wind 210 at 7 is clear for takeoff, runway 19 right at Kilo, 513 Delta Mike. Now we can kill the reverse and put the propellers on take off and land. We can give a bit of torque, check everything. It's okay, we're ready to go. On departure we will fly heading 220 till 2000 feet.
November 3 Delta Mike, contact SoCal departure.
Over to SoCal departure, 513 Delta Mike. The departure frequency is on 127.2. SoCal departure, good afternoon, Marquis 513 Delta Mike, 2000 feet.
November 3 Delta Mike, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 4000.
We'll climb and maintain 4000, 3 Delta Mike.
November 3 Delta Mike, turn right, heading 330.
Right heading 330, 3 Delta Mike.
Remember, it's Delta Mike, climb and maintain 5,000, and you can expect to remain at 5,000 for the next, I don't know, 15 or 20 miles or so on the departure procedure until you're underneath the Los Angeles finals. Then I'll climb you up to your cruise altitude from there.
Roger that, no problem. We climb maintain 5000 till advised. November 513 Delta Mike.
Number 3 Delta Mike, thank you. Turn right, heading 360 now. Join the Anaheim 3 departure Lake Hughes transition.
360 till join the departure Anaheim 3 for 513 Delta Mike. So to join the departure we have to put the radial outbound Seal Beach on 058. Here we are. Now we have to trim the airplane. We will maintain this torque on 80%. That's great. So now we are on Anaheim 3 departure, 6 miles outbound the Sea Beach VOR, and we have to maintain that 5000 is instructed by our ATC. Now we can definitely prepare the next intersection. To do that, we have to put the Pomona VOR is 110.4. We put that on up to 110.4. And this is the indication. We have to catch the radial 164. So when this indicator will go on 164, we have to turn on the left. But we already know that that will happen at about 15 miles outbound. So we can put the navigation in the heading mode and put the Pomona VOR on nav 1 is 110.4. Here we are, and the radial is 344.
November 3 Delta Mike, change my frequency 134.9er.
134.9er for 3 Delta Mike. The next intersection will be with one nice VOR 113.1.
Roger, Sierra Oscar Mike Alpha, San Luis Tower, good afternoon. Enter left downwind, report at 2 mile, correction, enter left base, report at 2 mile left base, runway 29er.
That would be on 275. So maybe we are already here, so we can put the...
Archer, Sierra Oscar Mike Alpha, negative, report a 2 mile left base, runway 29er, report 2 mile left base, that's it.
And the...
November 3 Delta Mike, did you change to my frequency now?
Roger sir, we are on 134.9, 3 Delta Mike.
3 Delta Mike, Roger. Instead of curiosity, what is your indicated airspeed?
We have now 230 knots, 3 Delta Mike.
That's only for, that's just for 3 Delta Mike, November 513 Delta Mike only. Say again your indicated airspeed.
Roger sir, we have now 230 knots, 3 Delta Mike.
Or 3 Delta Mike, Roger. Just be advised, sir, you are underneath Class Bravo airspace at this time. The shelves above you for LA Class Bravo. You need to be 200 knots or less. Do not exceed 200 knots below Class Bravo airspace.
Roger that, sorry sir, we will decrease now to 200 knots, 513 Delta Mike.
3 Delta Mike, Roger. And as soon as you're north of the Class Bravo, you can increase again, that's fine. And at this time, you can climb and maintain 2000, 12,000.
Roger that, we will climb, maintain 2000, 3 Delta Mike.
Boeing 3 Bravo Romeo, heavy contact, Oakland Center, 133.7. Archer, Sierra Oscar, Mike Alpha, Roger, report 2 mile left base, runway 29er. Remember 763 Bravo Romeo, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 390. November 3 Delta Mike, you're now north of the Class Bravo. If you'd like to increase the speed, that's fine. Change to my frequency 134.2.
Roger that, we will increase the speed and change on 134.2, 513 Delta Mike.
Archer, Sierra, Oscar, Mike Alpha, runway 29er, clear to land. With 26089er.
Mitsubishi 513 Delta Mike, passing 6,600, climbing to 12,000.
Number 3 Delta Mike, Roger, Burbank, altimeter 29095.
29095 on the altimeter for 513 Delta Mike. We already have the 29095 on the altimeter, so we have not to change.
Archer, Sierra, Oscar, Mike Alpha, affirmative, turn right on Mike, taxi to parking via Mike. Phantom 224, I believe, for Phantom 224, correction, Las Vegas ground, 5x5.
Now we are ready to turn on the right, and we will change on 108.4. And we can fix our radial on 319, that's correct. Again, arm the
Phantom
navigation.
224, Las Vegas ground, 5x5.
That will be Lake Hughes, York. It's time to take a look on our pressurization system. We have the differential of 2.2 psi. This airplane can work till 6 psi, so that's okay. It's time now to take a look on the weather for our destination airport on Bakersfield. We have clear sky and more than 15 miles of visibility. The wind it's 220 at 5 knots, and we have 290 on the altimeter with a temperature of 34.
November 3 Delta Mike, contact LA Center 125.27.
LA Center 25.27 for 513 Delta Mike. 125.27. Here we are. LA Center, good afternoon, November 513 Delta Mike, 12,000 feet.
November 513 Delta Mike, LA Center, roger.
After Lake Hughes, we will start the Fast 01 arrival for the Bakersfield airport, and we will put the new heading of 305 outbound Lake Hughes VR. We are actually about 6 miles outbound. Sorry, inbound, and because of that we can put a new heading of 305, and we will turn maybe 1 mile before the VOR. Now we are about 1 mile inbound the VOR, so we can turn the new heading of 305. We can put the new heading on our and here we are with the new 305 outbound Lake Hughes heading. We have to maintain this heading till about 22 miles outbound the Lake Hughes VOR. Then we have to turn on heading 344 outbound Gorman VOR, so it's better to put the Gorman VOR on the NAV2. That would be 116.1. And this is the indication. At about 22 miles we have to turn on 344 outbound. the Gorman VOR.
November 3 Delta Mike, contact Bakersfield approach 118.8.
Bakersfield approach on 118.8 for 513 Delta Mike. Bakersfield approach, good afternoon, November 513 Delta Mike, 1-2000 feet, we can confirm we have the weather for Bakersfield.
November 513 Delta Mike, Bakersfield approach, roger, safe approach request.
According to the weather, we will choose the visual for the 30 right, if it's the available 513 Delta Mike.
November 3 Delta Mike, roger, expect visual approach runway 30 right, fly heading 330 vectors to final.
We fly heading 330 vector to final, we will expect the visual for 30 right, 513 Delta Mike.
November 3 Delta Mike, set to maintain 900,000.
We'll descend and maintain 900,000, November 513 Delta Mike. Definitely reduce the power and prepare the descent. The checklist for the descent, we have to put the cabin altitude 1,000 feet above the airport location. The airport location, it will be on 500 feet.
November 3 Delta Mike, descend to maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, 3 Delta Mike.
November 3 Delta Mike, expedite your descent, descend to maintain 2,500.
3,500 will expedite the descent, 513 Delta Mike. This on.
November 3 Delta Mike, advise when you have Bakersfield Airport in sight, 11 o'clock, 20 miles.
Roger, will advise when field inside 3 Delta Mike. I suppose the field is here. We got field inside 3 Delta Mike, 11 o'clock.
November 3 Delta Mike, cleared visual approach, runway 30 right.
It's clear visual approach, runway 30 right, 513 Delta Mike.
November 3 Delta Mike, contact Bakersfield Tower 118.1.
Bakersfield Tower on 118.1, 3 Delta Mike. Bakersfield approach, good afternoon, 513 Delta Mike, 3,500 feet, clear visual approach runway 30 right.
November 513 Delta Mike, Bakersfield Tower, runway 30 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 30 right, 513 Delta Mike.
Wind 210 at 5.
Copy the wind, thank you, 3 Delta Mike. The gear is down, the flaps are on 20 degrees. We'll put the last flap on 40 degrees at about 2 miles from touchdown. Is clear on the right on hotel runway 30 right, 513 Delta Mike.
Number 3 Delta Mike, roger, taxi to parking via Alpha, monitor ground point 7, good day.
We'll taxi to the ramp via Alpha and monitor ground point 7, good day sir and thank you, 513 Delta Mike. We'll monitor ground on 118.7. Put the transponder on standby. Kill the landing lights. Kill the strobe, we will take a look on pressurization. Now we can put the cabin. we are, so we can use the shutdown checklist parking brake set. Cabin air selector off. Radio master switches on off, both. The power levers on ground idle. They are already on ground idle, and we can turn off the engine. 3 seconds on off for the right one, and 3 seconds on stop for the left one. We can move to reverse, and then generator switches both off. Inverter off, and the air start and safe. The start selector on the middle. It's on the middle. We can turn off lights, taxi, beacon, and the illumination of the airplane. It's time to kill the battery switch. It's okay, that is our airplane on the Bakersfield airport. I hope you enjoy the flight. Bye bye.